Hello everyone, I'm Major Jip, and today I'm going to be taking a quick look at the smallest speaker ever. Yeah, smallest speaker ever. Yeah, it might be. I don't know if you could tell from the packaging, but I saw this at Walmart. This cost $10, by the way. And if you look at the shape and everything of it, you'll be able to tell. This is just that generic, fake Apple charger case, but with a Bluetooth speaker in it. So it is pretty tiny, and I'm curious what sort of quality the audio is going to be. So let's see the front package. Rechargeable battery, 1.5 hours on one charge. I don't know. I'll have to test that. Or I might not bother, depending on how it sounds. Built-in microphone, that's nice for hands-free operation. Not even hands-free operation, for using as a hands-free thing for calls. USB cable included. 3.7 volts, 180 milliamp per hour. Yeah, it's a very small lithium polymer battery. Rated power 2 watts. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be that loud. Could be wrong, but yeah, used for hands-free, rechargeable battery. Connects up to 10 meters, which I guess is a fair bit of distance. That's sort of standard for Bluetooth, though. Comes with the cube, which is apparently a groove cube. Oh, yeah, it is. It says on top. They're just highlighting smallest speaker ever. Micro USB cable and a lanyard, so I guess you could hang it around your neck. Interesting. Actually just comes right open. Did have some sticky stuff to hold those together. I took them off camera because they were always a pain. And you have the little box. And you have the speaker itself, which really is just an Apple USB charger case repurposed. It is what it is, I suppose. I'll come back to that. It actually has a fair bit of weight to it. We have the micro USB cable, which is actually a pretty short, pretty decently thick USB cable. That might come in handy more than anything, because, well, you find find uses where you need a short USB cable. Specifications. Rated power 2 watts. Speaker 23 millimeter, which is tiny. 4 ohms at 2 watts. Bluetooth cannot be connected to device. Current speaker is on Bluetooth. Yeah. Bluetooth indicator. I'm sure I'll be able to figure it out. And this is the lanyard. Oh, okay. Oh, it's meant to attach into your headphone jack of your mobile device. Okay. Oh, and then you wrap it around there. You probably couldn't even see that, but I'm sure you can imagine. That is kind of useless, to be honest. Okay. Would have been probably better if it was around your neck, so then you could have your phone playing music and hear it, you know, closer. This is just hanging it off your phone for storage, but I suppose it is what it is for $10. Let's turn this thing on. Looks like 3 holes in it. One's probably going to be for a light, another's going to be for a microphone, and another one might even be for charging. I don't know. Let's see. I figure to turn it on, you just hold it on.
Ready to connect.
And it talks. That was unexpected. Take the stupid protective thing off. So ready to connect. It's blinking a green light, which probably means it's waiting for you to connect through Bluetooth. Alright, so I'm doing a scan for Bluetooth. And it found it. Okay, let's connect. Okay. That's one thing nice about all the Bluetooth stuff around today. It's become very standard and very simple to connect pretty much anything to anything that has Bluetooth. Unless you're using a PC, then it becomes a bit more of a problem. Well, some of the older hardware anyway. Okay. What can I do? Guess I'll play some music. I'm curious what this thing's gonna sound like. It has no volume controls or anything. So I figure you're just supposed to set it and play something through it. And I don't have any non-copyrighted music in here. Uh-huh. I'll play the Samsung song again. Oh, it doesn't sound too bad. Now, what's the volume on it? Oh, that's the volume all the way up. Hey, it goes pretty loud. It has like no bass to it. I mean, what is that like compared to what it sounds like on my phone? Huh, I never noticed that. When you block the sensors on the Galaxy, it pauses the music for some reason. I bet this works as a pause button. Oh, when it's connected to the Bluetooth. Yep, that's basically the standard. Power button usually works as a play pause button, which is useful. Yeah, so this thing's actually has less volume and less bass than the speaker that's built into my phone. That makes this kind of useless. I mean, unless you want to like carry this thing around or get a lanyard to attach it to your neck as sort of like a, I guess, necklace sort of thing. Not really, but I think you get what I'm saying. So you could have it hanging down and playing music. Other than that, this thing's not really all that great. I mean, it's more playing on the gimmick of having a small speaker than anything, I feel. Turn it off.
Bluetooth disconnected.
I like the fact
Powering down.
I like the fact it talks. That's pretty interesting. I want to compare it to this Bluetooth speaker you get at Five Below. Well, apart from things going horribly wrong, yes, this I could see being a useful Bluetooth speaker. This thing has a good amount of volume, a surprisingly decent amount of bass, and it sounds pretty good. So, for twice the price, you have this one, which is quite a bit smaller, as you'd imagine. It doesn't really sound nearly as good. So, I mean, in that regard, I really wouldn't, recommend this, unless you have a situation where a tiny little Bluetooth speaker that doesn't really have that much, volume and doesn't have that much bass to it, could still be useful. I could still see a few uses, but I mean, if I was going to look for a cheap Bluetooth speaker, I'd go for the one from Five Below. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment if you have one, or if you have any questions, you could leave it in a comment or message me through YouTube. As I've said before, provided they're still doing that, because YouTube changes things daily, it seems. But anyway, thanks for watching. This is Major Chip, signing out.